Hello, Happy New Year. So apologies for not putting up a video. I think it was last week or the week before. To be honest, I didn't want to spend Christmas time editing videos and all that sort of stuff and carrying a camera around, just kind of like having a nice break and enjoying it. But I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good New Year and all that shit. But I wanted to talk to you about the coming year on this channel and what I'm going to do and all the rest of it. So in short, I'm planning on doing a lot more vlog style videos, which are going to include like a lot of my other interests. Now what I want is really to hear from you guys whether or not that's of interest to you, but to be perfectly honest, it's something that I want to do, so I just figured that's what I'm gonna do, you know. And I'm sure we'll pick up other people along the way, maybe people that aren't necessarily just into cigars and that kind of stuff, you know, and just broaden the horizons a bit. That's kind of what I want to do. You know, I don't want to just be waffling on about cigars all the time. You know, I want to talk about training and lifestyle and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I also want to say a massive thank you to everyone that picked up one of the Holy Smoke hats. I sold out of them. They're all gone now. I did kind of hope that I'd be able to shift them all. I think I am going to do another short run, because when I put up the image saying that they were sold out, I straight away had like an influx of messages asking me if I'll be redoing them and if there were any left and blah blah blah. So one more short run and that's it, you know. So it's a bit more exclusive. I do have a big cartel shop in the works, so and I'll be having some other stuff made, but at the moment it's just money. It's just managing like money, because obviously it costs me money to have this stuff created, and I'll be honest, I'm not making a profit out of any of it. It's just to help sort of promote the channel, promote the Instagram, just promote whatever it is I'm doing, which, to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm just kind of creating content, you know, creating videos, like trying to make my Instagram cool, and you know. But leads me to something else. So I am actually gaining like a little bit of traction, and I'm starting to have like interactions with companies and, you know, other people doing their own thing, which I think is super cool. And what I want to do is add value to other people. So, you know, that's an awesome thing. I've got a guy who's an independent cigar company sending me some samples of that, which I'm going to review and do like a sort of, you know, video on that. I've just ordered another a cool and awesome watch, which will be here hopefully in the next few days, which I'm also going to be showing you, and I'm going to do a review on that, because watches are cool as fuck, and you know, if you're into watches you should enjoy that. Plus a watch that I've already owned for a little while, so it'll be nice to compare the two and do little reviews on that, see if it's of any interest to anyone. And I also wanted to show you some cool shit that I got over the Christmas period, because obviously, you know, Christmas is about two things really: getting fat and picking up loads of shit. So let me show you. Well, first thing I want to show you is while we're on the topic, is from an Instagram buddy of mine. So there's a guy who I've been following on Instagram. His name's Kay, and he owns a company called Kutcher Customs. I think that's how you say it. It's German. Kutcher Customs. Anyway, so him and I have been like messaging back and forth on Instagram for a long time. He's super cool. Dude's decked in rad tattoos. He's in awesome shape. He just, you know, he just puts up cool content, and he builds custom motorcycles and customizes motorcycles, and I just think that's cool as shit. Yeah, sent me some. Yes, we are. Not right now, because I'm making a video. Why do cats always want to get in the action? Go on, get out of it. So he sent me some shirts, which I thought was really cool, and I wanted to show them to you. So, because they're really rad. So he sent me 3 shirts. like all with his logos on them. Hope you can see that. Big logo on the back, which is sick. Same deal, main logo on the front, cool little logo on the back. I was really psyched about this. I thought this was just the coolest shit ever. Black and red, which I really like. I think that colour scheme just works really well. So massive thank you to Kay, and Kay's just had his first kid as well. So congratulations on your first kid. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to try and look cool wearing those shirts as a thank you and tag him in that shit on Instagram. So 2 goals this year, 2 things that I really wanted to do: get my motorcycle license, learn how to ride, get a bike. I've been meaning to do it for years and years. Always wanted a Harley or, you know, a big dirtbag bike. I've just been putting it off like you do, and then before you know it, you're 35 years old and you still haven't done it. So this year I'm doing it, and I'm gonna film some of the process as well. So hopefully that'll be of interest and entertaining. And also another thing that I've always wanted to do properly is learn how to play golf, which biker golf. But I really want to do that. You know, like I think one of the main reasons is because I just think that on the golf course is going to be the best place to smoke a cigar. But I've got some friends that play. I really feel like it'd be a cool thing to do on a weekend. You know, something really fun to do, a good skill to have. So I'm gonna learn how to do that as well, and I'm gonna like sort of vlog the process of that. So let me show you some of the pickups I got over Christmas. Went to see the guys at Shave and Costa, my local in Reading. Right, James and Paul. And I picked up a couple of these yellow Camachos, which I've already smoked. They're gone. Really, really nice cigar. Just like super easy to smoke. Nice, like really, really nice flavours going on. I can smoke those every day. I also picked up a couple of the Monte Cristo Open, and this is the Regatta one, or Regatta. This was, I've smoked one of these already. Super nice cigar. I think the deal with these is that they have a little less nicotine to them. The idea is that you smoke these out in the open, or they're for golfers in particular, designed to be smoked on the course. It's a really, really good cigar. I really enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of Monte Cristo anyway, but you know, I don't like to be smashed in the face with a cigar. I like it pretty mellow. I like big flavours, but I don't necessarily like a ton of nicotine, so that was right up my street. I also picked up the one of my favourite Trinidads. If you haven't smoked one, I forget the name of it, but if you know it, comment below. But these are awesome. I've not smoked a bad Trinidad. They're just all awesome. They've got a little pigtail on there. Great cigars. Super nice to smoke. Great construction. They always burn really, really well. You can see the pack in the foot there. It's just beautiful. Yeah, looking forward to that. And my lovely girlfriend picked me up a non-Cuban. It's an Alec Bradley Fine and Rare. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, I do have another Fine and Rare which I've picked up from Shave and Costa before, but this looks like more of a Maduro thing, and you know, you get on the label, you get a little roll date. So this Monday the 6th of the 12th 2016 and it's got a little weekly production number there, and just like really, really bespoke, little hand rolled, and you know, the roller signed it there. Don't know if you can see that. So I've got another one which is different band, but same series of cigar. This has got a pyramid top as well. So it smells really chocolatey, really like coffee. There's a lot of coffee and chocolate on the smell there. So that's no doubt going to be an awesome cigar. I haven't smoked the other one, so I haven't actually smoked any of these yet, but I'm told that they're extremely good. So those are the cigars I managed to pick up. Whiskies, got a bottle of Bullet. I was actually after the Bullet Rye. If you're a bourbon guy, I'm sure you know you're familiar with Bullet. it's a bit off the shelf. It's the reminds me of Crowbar. If you know the Crowbar in London, which is a really famous rock bar, it was always the whiskey they had. It was never Jack Daniels. It was always Bullet. So I got Bullet, and I got Glenfiddich 12, which I'm looking forward to. Well, never had. Weirdly enough, I've never had this, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So I've got a couple of whiskies, and I'll do little tastings on them, or maybe talk about them at some point in the future. But another cool thing I got, if you come to my house, there's skulls everywhere. I got a bit of a penchant for skulls, so they're not all the skulls of my enemies. And I got this cool little thing from Paper Chase, weirdly enough, and it is you see that? It's a pretty cool looking skull that's like a dish. So I just bought it to stash all my my lighter and matches and cutters and stuff like that. I just thought that kind of cool. Usually, if I'm anywhere and I see a skull-shaped anything, I usually end up picking it up. Also got, if you're familiar with the Great Frog, or I'm not wearing any now, but I've got a few pieces of jewellery which I buy from the Great Frog, which is a super cool shop in Carnaby Street. They've got one in LA and one in New York as well, and they make a lot of, again, like skull rings and shit like that. And they now do a candle called a wood smoke candle, and I picked up a couple of them, and they smell awesome. Nothing major on this update, just wanted to show you some cool shit and tell you about what's going to be upcoming in the future. So watch reviews, motorcycle stuff, learn golf stuff, more cigar reviews from independent company, and more of that sort of stuff, and we'll go from there. And I'm hopefully going to get another cigar related video up by within a few days of this one. Alright, so cool. So let me know what you think in the comments below with regards to other content, and stuff like that. Any input at this point, I'm all about. And again, thank you to everyone who picked up one of the snapbacks and watched this space for more, because I'll put it all through the Instagram if and when I manage to get another batch produced. Cool. So until next time, cheers.